Good morning, dear students. I'm Kuheli Bose with you. Today we are going to discuss about the age of the Guptas. Samudragupta, his conquests, his personal attainments, Chandragupta Vikramaditya or Chandragupta II, Fahian's account of India, Samudragupta. Chandragupta I was followed by his son Samudragupta. He turned out to be one of the most important and powerful ruler of the Gupta dynasty. The Allahabad pillar inscription in which the poet Harisena narrated the skill Samudragupta displayed in many battles which left scars all over his body. His conquests. Samudragupta first defeated the rulers of northern India and annexed their dominions. They included the Nagas of Mathura, Padmavati near Gwalior, and Achitra, the region in neighborhood of Bareilly, and the ruling chiefs of western Uttar Pradesh and eastern India. His personal attainments. Samudragupta was not only a great conqueror, he was also a scholar, a poet, and a lover of music. He was called Kaviraja, that is, the king of poets. His coins shows him playing the lute, that is, Veena. He worshipped Lord Vishnu, but he showed respect for all religious faiths. He was also a patron of learning. Chandragupta Vikramaditya, also known as Chandragupta II. His main achievement was the overthrow of Saka power in Gujarat and Kathiawar Peninsula. Through the matrimonial alliances, Chandragupta secured the friendship of those rulers who could be much service to him in his campaign against the Sakastraps. The end of Saka rule came about sometime between 395 and 400 AD. By this brilliant conquest, Chandragupta obtained the title of Sakari. His place in history. Chandragupta Vikramaditya is best known for his human administration, his personal wisdom, and his patronage of arts and literature. Fahian, who visited India during the reign of Chandragupta II, saw almost all parts of India and has left exact details about the places he saw and life of the people as a whole. Fahian's account of India. Fahian, the Chinese pilgrim, visited India during the reign of Chandragupta II. He visited many parts of India. This included Mathura, Kanauj, Kausambi, Kasi, Kapilavastu, Patliputra, Nalanda, and others. He recorded in his diary everything that he had seen. His narration of localities, people, and their life was of great service to historians. Wherever he went, he found the people of Gupta dynasty happy. They had all they needed and they were kind to each other. There were hospitals for animals also. Kumaragupta I. Chandragupta II was succeeded by Kumaragupta I, who enjoyed a long reign of some 40 years. He maintained the integrity of the empire. The material evidence suggested that it was a period of peace and integrity, during which art, music, literature, and foreign trade flourished all over the kingdom. Towards the end of his reign, the Hunas invaded the northwest frontier of the empire. Kumaragupta's son, Skandagupta, defeated the enemy after a fierce struggle. So students, in this session, we discuss about Samudragupta, Chandragupta II, Fahian's account of India, Kumaragupta I. In our next session, we will discuss about the later Gupta rulers, decline of the empire, and Gupta administration. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you.